The people of Pennsylvania have effectively had their political representation stolen from them for the last handful of elections, thanks to a particularly insanely gerrymandered map in that state. Now, in the past, Republicans have consistently won 13 out of 18 House seats, despite getting half of the votes. I'm not great at math, but 13 out of 18 is not about half, it's not even close. After the court's ruling, which the Pennsylvania Supreme Court ruled on this gerrymandered map after a challenge, the map was redrawn by a nonpartisan expert, and that created 4 swing districts, 8 in favor of the Republicans, 6 in favor of the Democrats. Still a slight lean in favor of the Republicans, but that's not good enough when you've been getting 13 out of 18. And so the Republicans have been challenging that new map, which is set to go into effect later on this year in the midterms. They didn't want that to happen, so they challenged it. And the Pennsylvania Supreme Court said, thank you, but no, we're gonna leave this map in place. And so what are they gonna do? They're gonna take out the judges. Representative Cris Dush has introduced resolutions to impeach Justices Dougherty, Donahue, McCloskey, Todd, Wecht, and they're also gonna be going for Justice Max Baer, accusing them of misbehavior in office. Because if the judges rule against you, you get rid of the Supreme Court effectively.
Okay, so 2 parts of this. One is that this is what dictators do. You're worried that someone is going to get into government using democracy, Adolf Hitler. And then once they are in power, they go, well, thanks for playing, just kidding. We're not gonna have democracy anymore. By the way, there's countries like Russia and some would argue Turkey, where people got into power, authoritative leaders got into power, and they were like, oh, that was cute with what you did with democracy. We're done with that. So Putin ends local governments in the beginning and slowly entrenches more and more power, and then he makes it basically anyone who's running against him, he puts in prison. Erdogan in Turkey, oh, does the prime minister have all the power? Well, I'd like to be president, so I'm gonna change the constitution completely. So the president has all the power and the parliament has almost no power. Oh, well, there goes your democracy, sad day for you, right? And so these right-wing authoritarian dictator wannabes in Pennsylvania come in and go, well, I didn't like that the state was 50-50. So I drew the map in a way that I was gonna get 13 out of 18. Who gives a damn about your stupid democracy and the vote, one man, one vote? I never cared. And the judges go, well, that's unconstitutional, and it's our role in a democracy to make that decision. Oh, well, then I'm gonna destroy your careers, I'm gonna throw you out, and I'm gonna go back to the system where I'm in charge, even though I don't deserve it. Because you made the mistake of electing a Republican.
Yeah.
So once we're in power, we're gonna use every dirty trick in the book to maintain that power, and we don't give a damn about your constitution, we don't give a damn about your democracy. Beware of ever voting for a Republican, because the minute that you do, they go, thanks a lot for that democracy, idiot. We told you, we're authoritarian by nature, and this is an amazing case of it. They don't believe in our system of government. When the court says, and the Supreme Court rejected the Republican appeal. They said, the deeply right-wing Supreme Court rejected the appeal and said, yes, this is a state matter, the state court gets to decide. And they go, Pennsylvania Constitution, yeah, democracy, who cares? I am in charge right now. You made a mistake, you put me in charge. I'm gonna destroy your democracy in Pennsylvania. That's what they're trying to do here. You should punish them. Every one of those Republicans that tries to get rid of these judges should be thrown out of office. Then why don't you, look, I'm not telling you not to be conservative. There are liberals, there are conservatives. We're not gonna change everybody's mind overnight. But can you vote for people who are not this deeply antithetical to our system of government and this deeply corrupt? Because if you do, the next time you vote, it might be the last.
Yeah, I know some people think that fears of what's happening with our democracy could be overblown or whatever, that it could be manipulated, but there is a significant portion of this country that is openly defiant against democracy, doesn't think it's actually the system we should have. Recent polls have put it at somewhere between 20 and 25% of Trump voters say, democracy, maybe it's good, maybe it's not, maybe something could actually be better. And I don't think that number is going down. I think that we do have to be concerned about this. I don't know why as a country we don't take our elections, our election security and our voting rights more seriously. It's like the 75th issue, if at all, that gets discussed, certainly that gets anything done about it. But we need to prioritize it. We need to prioritize whether we actually can vote, whether we're being blocked from that, either by law or by access, that they take all the polling places out of your area because, hey, you live in a poor area, so screw you. Or whether they make it so that you can't vote because you gotta work 3 jobs, and for some reason, we have a million holidays in this country, but we don't have a holiday for democracy for some reason. We have to be worried about the fact that what our vote actually will be could be manipulated in a variety of different ways, and we certainly need to worry about whether our vote will actually count for something. Because you can get through those first 2 hurdles, but if you live in an insanely gerrymandered district, your vote functionally doesn't matter. You don't actually have the ability to translate the will of the voters in your area into actual government policy. But we don't prioritize those things. We don't do anything about those things.
So impeachment is supposed to be for, generally speaking, high crimes and misdemeanors. The last time Pennsylvania impeached a justice was back in 1994, and that's because he was found guilty of a felony. Now, the Republicans are saying, I don't care about your stinking laws. I don't care that impeachment is for crimes. They made the crime of disagreeing with a Republican. So we're gonna end their careers anyway, and we're gonna put in our sham justices who are gonna rule our way no matter what. And we have an uneven playing field in America. Are the Democrats corrupted? Yes, the whole system is corrupt. They allow for private financing. They all serve their donors. I know that. But the Republicans are paid to be viciously right-wing by those donors who want endless tax cuts. And the Democrats are paid to lose. So what that creates is an uneven playing field where Republicans will grab power by any means necessary. And the Democrats will never fight back because that's what they're paid to do. They're paid to lay down. So you have a situation, would a Democratic assembly or Senate and the state level ever considering firing every Republican judge, impeaching every Republican judge, even though they have no grounds for it at all? Just brazen political act. I'm going to destroy democracy. I don't give a, here, I'm going to light your Constitution on fire. You know it. If you're a Republican, you'll agree with me because you'll say, of course, the Democrats are too weak. They would never do that, right? And in the rare cases that they are for gerrymandering, by the way, in states like Maryland, we're dead set against that. We fight the Democrats who want to gerrymander Maryland or any other state, okay? But overall, the Democrats do almost none of this stuff, especially not anything this egregious. And the Republicans think, you mistook my intentions. My intention is not to be your representative. It is to be your ruler. And I will do it by any means necessary. And this is what this is. What you just watched was one of the videos that we do today, but we actually do a whole 2-hour show every single day. It's a podcast. You could watch it in video or listen to it as audio. You can download it, you can stream it, and you get it completely ad-free if you could become a member of the Young Turks. tytnetwork.com/join.